welcome back to another Iam Tongi content here on Tonga Island. And you know what? I must tell you, we are so happy that the last time we did a content, no one had done anything on this song where we, starting all over again by Iam Tongi. Iam Tongi made a video, and we went and listened to it, and we did a content on that song of him and Brother Is. And you know what? The very few days later, Good Morning America made a content talking about and invited Iam Tongi to come and sing for them, to sing for America. Yes. And we, if you want to see the content, we made it. It's our last video. So go check it out because we're so proud. We were so happy. I mean, I started calling people and say, hey, look, it's Iam Tongi is on Good Morning America, and now I'm proud of that they picked up on it, and it's that one song that Brother Is made famous, talking about it. But go look at the content. I don't have to explain it all over again. But here is another thing I was thinking of. So we're about to do something, the next content for today, about Maui again with President Biden. And then just as we were looking for information and doing our research, something popped up. It was Iam Tongi who had just released his new song, which is a single, a duet with James Blunt. And it's the one song that made him famous, actually made all of the whole world fall in love with Iam Tongi. I mean, here is someone who has just lost his father 3 months prior, and then he's coming to an audition talking and about to sing, but they finally ask him, where's your dad? And he's holding back tears, and he said he passed away like 3 months ago, several months ago. And and this one song that he did was the one that we, everybody knows it. It's a James Blunt song, and it's now with Iam Tongi. Him and James Blunt did this duet and just released it today. So what's funny is that it has so much meaning, and I think on our last content when we talk about Iam Tongi, he wasn't sure what he was doing and what he was gonna do to help Maui. And I have a feeling they probably had this in mind to maybe call each other up and work on it, or maybe they have had it before, because the last time the two of them sang this song, it was on American Idol. And Iam Tongi was very emotional, and there was a lot of things happening then, with the competition, the pressure and everything. But now he's well again, and they took time to sing this song. And it is, can I just tell you, this song is so beautiful. So, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to break down a little bit of it, and then we'll talk about, later on, we'll talk about President Biden wearing something Tongan on his visit to Maui. Okay, and we'll show you, and then and then we'll talk about, and I'll break down the song a little bit. I'll give you chords, the ukulele chords on it, not really the ukulele chords, guitar chords, and at the bottom there are ukulele chords of the song, so that you can sing along, because this is just beautiful. I mean, the duet, and what's really special about it is that somewhere in it, I think Iam Tongi has his, I believe it's one of his sisters or both sisters, and it's his uncle, and I think they're backing him up. That's why I put down with island singers, and I believe it is, because it's just beautiful, really, and I'll break that down at the very end. But I just don't want to waste all of this time talking about it. Let's hear the song, okay? Let's hear Iam Tongi and James Blunt. And by the way, this is, I don't own the song. It's just a copyright from, I've listed it at the bottom. So there's a link at the bottom. Go look at it. But here's, we'll put the chords up for you, and you can just watch it here. This is it.
Oh, before they turn off all the lights, I won't read you your wrongs or your rights. The time is gone. I'll I'll tell you good night, close the door. I'll tell you I love you once more. The time is gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. While you're sleeping, I try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid, it's my turn to chase the monsters away.
Oh, well, I'll read a story to you. Only difference is this one is true. Time has gone. Folded your clothes on the chair. I hope you sleep well, don't be scared. Time has gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid, it's my turn to chase the monsters away.
A lot of time, yes, and breathe a last word. You can feel my hand on your own. I will be the last one, so I leave the light on. Let there be no darkness in your heart. 'Cause I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. While you're sleeping, I try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid, it's my turn to chase the monsters away.
Wow. You know, Iam Tongi is singing with, and you know, I love hearing the steel guitar. I mean, the steel guitar is, man, that's a Hawaiian instrument. They invented it. I believe they invented it, and they use it now. It gives it a little bit of country western sound, you know. But man, you know, just beautiful. And you know, with the harmonies, you know, when they did. They did the harmony on Sleep a Lifetime, yes, and Breathe. Man, it just reminded me of islanders singing together in harmonies. And I think that's what they did. It gave them an island flavor. You know, you can feel my hand on your own, and on that own when they started going up. Man, I kind of miss hearing music with harmonies. And, you know, and I'm glad that Iam Tongi and James Blunt purposely, or maybe not, but put these harmonies back in there, and it's just beautiful, really. And shout out to both of them for such a wonderful song. And I think, and I'm not sure if it's intended for Maui, but It should be. I mean, it has healing powers. You know, when you listen to it, and if there was someone dear to you, or you've been affected by the Maui fire, you know, I hope this song helps you, you know, to start all over again, like the other songs as he did before. So I think it's wonderful that Iam Tongi is doing that. You know, the only way he can, and that is to look for music to help people, you know, recover, and it's really nice. And there were some donations out there for some of you who wanted to donate for Maui. I've had some on our last content. I won't repeat it again, but you know, there's a donation here for. I'll put the address out here for you. There is one here, the University of Hawaii Foundation. So I guess if you type that in on the internet, hopefully it show up, and make sure it is from the University of Hawaii Foundation. And you know, they you can read the information there, and you know, they are in Help Maui. Okay, so this is it. And another one that I thought would be helpful is, well, it's only because I know the person who lived in Hawaii but now lives in Florida. You know, he's Tua Tagovailoa, the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins, and he has his own Tua Foundation. In the wake of the Maui wildfires, our community needs us more than ever. Stand with Tua in showing that the aloha spirit is unbreakable. 100% of all donations will go directly to support to those affected in Hawaii. Alofa atu. So there are the two donations that I thought I'll pass on to you this time. And that's it for today. And then we'll try to make the new content on our next one that we intended. We wanted to show you what we had in mind of, yes. You know, a few weeks before, the Secretary of State opened up the American Embassy in Tonga. His name is Antony Blinken. And, you know, he was there. And I think President Biden, when he went to Hawaii, looked at it and says, you know what? The Secretary of State went to Tonga, didn't even wear a Tongan lei. So why don't I wear a Tongan lei when I go to Maui? So I believe this is a Tongan lei that he's wearing in Maui. So isn't it pretty cool? Yeah, so there is some YouTube here, things you can look at. If you want to make these leis, I looked at it, first thing I saw was that, and I said, that's a Tongan lei. And, well, that's just the design we're used to seeing growing up. Anyway, I thought it was funny, but if I'm wrong, please tell me. Okay, let me know in your comment if I was right or I was wrong about the lei that President Biden was wearing on Maui. Okay, and thank you everybody for joining us, and we'll talk to you on our next content again. Take care, and make sure you subscribe and check like, or you know, press share the content if you enjoyed this content. Until next time, take care everybody.